And we are live.
Now you have to keep that voice up the entire time.
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn down my TV. That is just way too loud. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. This is Demon Geet. This is Icobor. This is episode 19. I'm the Game Master. I'm Rogue. Let's do the introductions again. We're missing out on Stig tonight, but he will be back. The question for tonight is about your character, of course, and it's what do you think of when you hear the word home? What do you think your character thinks of when they hear that word? Anybody wants to go can go ahead. I'm going to step away real quick and turn down my TV.
Sure, I'll go. So, for Flink, home is going to be wherever Abby ends up. Because that is his goal.
Cool. So, if you asked Ruin would say his home is any temple of Beogard, and particularly the one where he was trained. But actually, if you really got down to the heart of it, what he considers home is the very modest little house where he grew up until the day that his parents left to try and throw the Order of Sion off their trail. And that's the last time he really had a family life, a full family life. So yeah, that's what it actually is for him.
For Barian, home is a small town called Peregrine's Respite, nestled between Dark Rest. Well, not nestled. It's on along the Thebes Road between Dark Rest and Blade Chamber. And that's the town that House Leroy rules, and now he is technically the lord of. Though he's not doing very much ruling while he's out on this quest of vengeance. But that's where he'd consider home. It's his family lands.
Don't put yourself down, man. You definitely rule.
Right, you are.
What was what can I get the cliff notes, Flink? What did you say?
Oh, I just said with Abby, obviously.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ruin said any temple, and then Barry had said going home and ruling over everybody like the boss he is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was saying Ruin would say it was at any temple, but actually it would be the little house where he grew up when he was young.
Nice. All right. Here's a little bit of what's been going on. Everybody should see a hand out there.
Yep.
Last time on Demon Gate. The episode began as a flashback taking place during the days of downtime so that the characters might have a chance to get some things accomplished. The group was introduced to a new character, Stig, a troll, who was a friend of Malador. Man ended up being pretty good with a bag of rocks. Link spent most of his time potions in his studies. He read from the dark books he had collected and was visited by an apparition, the child Maya, that he had tried to save. He was still unsure if she was a figment of his imagination or a true spirit come to haunt him. Varian was able to go shop and pick up some armor, leather gloves, and a rare brace. from some of the dwarven armorers. I wasn't sure if it was the dwarven armorers or somewhere else specific, but it seemed right. The dwarven armorers down the road, they weren't part of the Merchants Guild, but they're a small business trying to make it in a pool of sharks. And while you were there, you saw a new bank under construction in this area, which is kind of odd. And it reminded you about a certain snake banker who did your family wrong.
Bastard!
Yeah. Ruin went to visit an old lady friend, Zelene, a tough woman, a blacksmith, an old flame. He also took it upon himself to check on his sister, Lilia, from afar. He felt that this was as close as he needed to make sure she was safe. The group was able to track down the priestess Madeira and put an end to her in the streets after a short chase through the neighborhood and through the Nether Wars district. Not only were they chasing her and one of the wanted criminals, Haldor the Unholy, but the Red Guard, they were chasing them and even protecting the priestess. So you guys took the head of Haldor the Unholy, right?
Oh yeah, I cut it off myself. I sawed it off with his goddamn shoulders.
That's a big head too. And then, did you guys carry the body of Madeira? Is that what it was? Or did you cut her head off?
I thought we just took her. I thought Ruin picked her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The priestess.
I remember that. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I don't entirely remember what happened to Madeira after we killed her.
And then that damn tornado.
Oh, and I grabbed Haldor's spear. I had said I looked for anything that he had looked fancy, and because I remember I also said I put his head on the spear to be able to carry it easier, and then ran away with it.
And I wanted to mention to you too, because I think I post about it, but you rolled like really high with your potion creation, and
at the beginning of the session, yes.
Yeah, that adds extra potions to your roll. So just look that up. I think it's going to be like 3 extra potions or something like that.
3?
I think so.
I'll have to take a look. I did not see a section in there that told me that part.
I think it's in the alchemy chapter. But anyway, yeah, like whenever you get a chance.
That captain with the cool hat. We took his hat, but I think he escaped, we said.
Yeah, he got away. The villain ran off.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
How did he run away again? What was that sound? There we go.
And he grabbed his mustache and the pointed mustache. And he took off, but he was pretty pissed about the hat. So Barian has his hat, which
he does.
is actually enchanted. So
really?
Put that on there. Yeah, you can identify that, but we'll say like a day passed. We'll give you guys a day, so maybe 2 more days until the event, right? It's the 20th of council. Let's see. Today would be the 21st of council. All right. So you guys can heal up to max, and you can get full mana and key or whatever if you need any of that. I don't think anybody uses key, but yeah.
Nice.
Nope.
Not yet. One of these days I'm gonna have to get martial arts.
There we go. I have my back up to my limit of 80 hit points.
Dang. Flink's tanky.
Able to be smushed by by a flying piece of debris.
Oh darn! I don't think I've spent XP from last time. I'm going to do that quickly while we're starting. I have to find the record of how much we got.
Let's say you guys are here. Maybe having dinner at. You guys want to be at Last Light, or would you rather be like at a tavern down the street? It's up to you.
I'd say Last Light. I would say after the near-death experience, you probably want to go hang out somewhere safe.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds cool. Everybody cool with that? Staying at the church?
Yeah. Well, Bruin's definitely not going to object.
Yeah. Barian definitely needs to recover a bit from nearly dying.
All right.
Oh, Wand, I think it's in the chat for the Roll20. Just
in
up
the
above
Roll20
the-
chat.
That's right. It's 15
looking at the
saga,
chat.
35 rep.
Thank you.
Cool.
It's funny, I don't have any like just quiet places to eat. That's what I need. All right. Got a fire though. A fire in the background. We'll do that. All right. Do you guys hear music at all? Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I hear
I'm actually
like
not.
talking, but no music.
Oh, wait. Maybe something's starting.
Maybe we'll do this. There we go. Let's do this. That's too evil. No, that's too happy. All right.
Play them both at the same time and leaving each other out.
You guys are eating dinner at the Church of Last Light. This will be the next day. The Zir is with you, stuffing his face, and you kind of split up with Malador, and we'll say Stig as well. They kind of went their own way after that whole event. Malador offered to take the head of Haldor the Unholy and get you guys the coin for it. And bring it back to you guys for a cut. A fair slice of the coin.
I don't think it'd be a terrible idea to allow him to get a little bit of a payday out of showing up with the cart at a opportune moment.
Everybody cool with that?
Yeah, and Ruin isn't that interested in the money anyway, so.
Yeah, I feel like the guy deserves a little bit of a reward for helping us out, so that would make sense.
Cool. And he was wanted dead or alive, 40 gold coins. So we're going to split that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways. And that is the mark of the beast. 6666. We'll say 6 gold, 2 silver, and a copper.
All right.
Fair wage.
He said 6 gold, 2 silver, and a copper.
Yeah, 6 gold, 2 silver, 1 copper. Put it in the chat there.
Downright rich with my 13 gold pieces. In this game where you start with bits and bones.
Yeah, it is kind of pretty crazy. You get 1 gold. Somebody last game used 1 gold to buy like a bunch of bread. A shit ton of bread. And then just hand it out to people in the streets. Trying to get extra rep.
Oh,
I mean, that would do it.
Yeah, so as you guys are eating, Hamburg is cooking. So he's in the kitchen bringing out food for you guys. And Vizier is eating with you. Vizier says, so what are we doing next?
isn't our grievance with the Order? We have to go after our next target, yes?
At this point, have we taken our 1 day of downtime?
Yeah. Yeah, you can take
Okay. Yeah, we gotta go find the next guy on our list of mayhem and murder.
Well, righteous vengeance, Flink.
No,
Tomato, broken tomato.
it's neither vengeance nor is it murder. It is simply justice for their crimes. Nothing more, nothing less.
Honorable and righteous revenge. Now let me see.
Are you wearing your helmet at the dinner table?
Ruin? Yeah.
Yeah. He just like
Absolutely.
lifts
You
the.
never see him with it off. You
Yeah.
never see him with it off. Yeah. He's just kind of like, he kind of just lifts it, lifts the visor a tiny bit, puts a little bit of food underneath, and immediately closes it.
I was hoping you were going to say that he cuts everything small enough to fit through the holes in the faceplate. So like he cuts
He's just got a straw.
pieces of meat.
Yeah, sorry. Something's come up. I gotta dip for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
10
no
minutes,
problem.
something like that. I'll be back.
Well, I mean, we tell Vizier we're going after the guard, the evil guard that's on the take.
Yeah.
He says
Ruin would be absolutely up for that.
he almost coughs on his food, and stops eating for a minute. Stops shoving his face. He's like, the guard, the red guard. You want to go there? And what?
Well, part of the group that was doing this was I can never remember the damn guy's name. He looks at Ruin for help. I can't remember the specific guard. He was the captain of the guard, right?
He was indeed. Captain Vale.
Captain Vale.
Stannis Vale.
A man whose role is to ensure that justice is done, but who has instead betrayed it for power and greed.
Well, where do we even go to look for him?
Well, if we time it right, we could get him and his wife, and when they're going to sleep, crawling through their window and slit their throats in the night.
Nighttime is not a bad idea. We do not sneak in. We will burst in, fight all their guards, kill them all, and leave a trail of bodies and a note explaining that this is justice for their crimes.
Flink looks at you, goes, "Do you remember the first time we went after a place where two of us were like, hey, let's sneak in, and then you were like, nah, let's go into the front."
I nearly died.
Yeah, and someone else did die.
That happens sometimes. Doesn't make it wrong.
There's going to be a lot of guards there, I think. You're talking about Vale's estate across the waterway.
Yeah.
He swallows hard, and then he says,
The other way we could do it is we could set a whole bunch of traps during the day when no one's around, and then blow it up at night.
"Well, whatever you decide, of course. I'm with you. You know, you all saved me. I owe you my life."
Well, hopefully you don't have to spend your life. You get to stay safe with us. But how'd that sword work out for you?
Aye, it was good. Do you want it back?
No, hold on to it. You're better with that thing than I am. Does anybody know if does Vales have any kids?
Their children are too young to have committed crimes. Leave them out of it.
I don't know that. Maybe they're in the guard.
If they are not adults, they are not liable for their actions.
Rogue, how old are the Vale's kids? Is one of them old enough that he's like running a section of the guard and is a corrupt piece of shit there?
I mean, if they've got adult kids, that's different. But
You actually,
Or a teen at the academy, learning to be a corrupt piece of shit?
nope.
you haven't seen that they had children while you were there. You haven't heard about children either. All of a sudden, Vizier is like looking at you, like trying to make sense of what you're coming up with, and then once Ruin says that, it becomes clear to him what you mean. You want to, what would you do to the children if they had them?
Oh, well, I mean, if he had a kid that was like old enough that he was a member of the guard or something, that would mean that he's on patrol. He's going to be a lot less guarded than the senator and the guard captain. So you kill the compatriots that he's with, you kidnap him, right? And then you hold him hostage so that you can make the Vales show up somewhere specific at a specific time. And then that's when you get him.
That would be the way a criminal would do things. We would not do things that way.
I mean, we're going around murdering a lot of people because of how they're associated. That's criminal behavior, Ruin. You're a criminal.
Wrong.
Correct.
If I were a criminal, I would slit my throat this very moment. And he pulls out a knife and just sits there at the dinner table. And he looks like he's actually waiting he's genuinely waiting. And if you can convince him he's committed a crime, he'll just do it right there at the table.
For Flink's know-how, based on the laws of the region, is Ruin a criminal?
Oh, Ruin doesn't go by the laws of the region. He's going by the laws of Bearguard.
Yeah.
Oh, move that goalpost.
Oh, yeah.
Pod brings in some bread, and he sets it on the table, and then he points at the door. Pod doesn't talk, so he doesn't make really a good herald or anything, So then you see Malador show up at the door, and Malador walks over with a smile. Greetings, my friends.
Hey, cat buddy.
He throws a bag of coin on the table. Your payment for services rendered. Malador, the Unholy's head. Yeah.
Appreciate it. And thanks for turning it in for us. Hey, by the way, you're pretty well connected. Do you know if the Vales have any kids?
No, they do not. They haven't been together that long, actually.
How about a pet? Do they have
Oh,
like
probably
a
not.
cat or a dog that is like super important to them?
Really, I do not
Wow.
think that. I do not think that Lady Vale has anything important to her other than herself. Not even her husband. So I hear.
Where does her husband tend to be when he's not at their manor?
At her boyfriend's house.
I would say the magistrate, Leyminster. That's where he operates out of primarily. I believe the captains, they command over 3 or 4 districts usually. It seems that Senator Vale has been able to extend Stannis's reach a little bit farther than normal.
Would you consider it's perfectly suicidal to walk into his magistry?
Oh, most definitely.
Breaking into their manor might be safer.
That's what I was going with.
Perhaps I could find an easier way to sneak in. I'll have to
Sneaking
check
in
it
will not
out.
sit well with me.
What wants?
But
this
perhaps
well
if
with
it's
you?
the only way to bring him to justice, then perhaps it has to be.
Just think of it this way: you can murder everyone on the way out.
It's not murder if they're criminals, and I have judged them.
So what makes you interested in taking on Senator Vale and her husband? Just curious.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of them and their whole being part of evil groups thing.
Yes, also they've done my family considerable wrong.
And then, probably to your surprise, Ruin adds, and mine.
Really? What is it that they could have done?
They are part of a group called the Order of Sion. Demon worshippers. Purest evil.
Yes, they killed off many of my family members. I believe it's perhaps some sort of scheme to make off my land and wealth.
They're not
Or-
nice to Abby.
He raises an eyebrow and looks over to Flink. Abby?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit out of the loop. Perhaps you could fill me in?
Clearly the most important person in all of existence. And he takes out his anime picture that he's drawn of her, where like she very Sailor Moon pose, and everything about her looks amazing. And then shows him the picture of her, and for the people that have actually met her, where she's like dark and gloomy, nothing like her. He goes, and then there's this other one that he takes out the picture that Asher made for it, the one that's actually accurate.
He looks it over. He looks at Varian and to kind of enthuse. He can't really make out Ruin's face, so he looks at Varian to see what their expression is about this abbey, as Flink explains.
Ruin will.
Stands.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, I talked over you. You go for it.
No, it's.
You.
Think. I think I said it pretty much what needed to be said.
Okay, but no, you hang up. So Ruin will not need him to. When he looks over at Ruin to see how Ruin's reacting, Ruin will helpfully supply who Abby is. Abby is an evil temptress who has admired Flink in works of evil magic in order to ensnare his soul. I regret to say she is having some success. Ruin is on a dark path.
Is that true, Flink? You're hitting that.
No,
Let's say Ruin. Flink is on the dark path. Yeah.
No, she is a perfectly wonderful person and has done nothing wrong except start a book club and be attacked by people in gold armor.
A book club for readers of evil sorcery books. Yes.
Yeah, book club.
and Ruin just makes a voila kind of gesture.
Malador has like this face where he can't tell if you guys are joking or not. And
as a reminder, Flink does have a fang with like a drip of green coming off it directly like on his chest because it's Abby's favorite symbol. That he still does not know what it means.
That's awesome. He looks at that too, and he says, "Evil? I wouldn't expect an evildoer to be running with this lot here. But quite a surprise." The door opens. Father Called appears. And Father Called smiles and nods to everybody. His smile disappears when he sees Malador at the table. And he says, "Malador, surprised to see you here." Malador raises a mug up and says, "Father Cold, just having a chat with my new friends. I hope you don't mind." "No, not at all. Please." He walks over and he says, "I received this letter."
Flink will take the letter and read it in his best orator's voice. Standing up on the table. In the name of the red law for the good of dark rest, to those who took up the burden where others would not, who walked the shadows so that others may see the light, word has reached the red guard of your righteous deeds in bringing down the corrupt priestess Mother Madeira and the vile murderer known as Haldor the Unholy. Know that Darkrest does not forget such service. You have struck a decisive blow against rotten wickedness, and for that you have earned both our gratitude and our respect. And he taps Ruin on the top of the head and gives him a thumbs up. Few possess the courage to stand against those who prey upon the innocent, and fewer still live to tell of it. It is therefore my honor to extend an official invitation. Present yourself at the Magistrate's Tower in Leyminster, where I shall personally oversee the recognition of your accomplishments. There you shall receive the rewards promised by the Red Guard, together with the honors and renown reserved for those who place the welfare of Darkrest above their own. I look forward to welcoming you personally, by my hand and seal, Captain Stannis Vale. It doesn't say it on here, but it's definitely a trap. We all get that, right?
No, I
Ruin
mean, it
doesn't.
sounds finally recognizing our accomplishments.
Yeah, but it's by an evil guy. It's a trap.
Ruin misses all of that bit because as soon as you say his name, he immediately stands up from the table, drops to his knees, and says in a clearly audible undertone, "Thank you, Bayagard, for showing the way to your unworthy servant, for leading me to this doer of evil, that I may deliver your justice." And he's into a full audible prayer for the entirety of your conversation.
Could be an opportunity. Of course, I believe we did just establish that going there would be suicidal.
And
Then again, it is kind of a big deal. Maybe you'd be too scared to do anything to a lord of the
and Ruin says, "Well, perhaps this is the day I meet my death in the service of Bayagard. It is always the way it ends. Perhaps today is my day."
Just to be clear, Ruin, what exactly do you have in mind here?
We take his invitation, and then as he plans to spring his trap, we spring ours. And we bring him to justice.
I thought having a trap was evil.
Ah, well, ours is not a trap. What we will
He
do...
said it. Everybody heard him say trap, right?
Yes, that's because I misspoke, Flink. It happens sometimes.
Criminals and ruin.
No.
And he said, what will happen is they will be concerned with killing us. Little do they know we do not mind dying in the cause of justice, and that we will make sure we take the villain with us, and therefore he will meet his doom. And admittedly, we will die shortly afterwards, but we will have saved the city. It is a small price to pay.
I think you're being very unreasonable about this. We can't die. We're on a mission from God.
This is our mission. These often end in death. This is the way of Bayagard.
Stannis Vale is not our mission. Bringing down the Order Scion is our mission. And to be quite frank, I'm not even sure that Stannis Vale matters to Mrs. Vale, let alone Bayagard.
True, but we will have taken out
the middle manager of evil in this whole operation.
That's the most evil.
and Ruin kind of pauses for a second and says, "You're right. I was considering the height of evil to be the corruption at the heart of the guard here, but you're right. I'm setting my sights too low. There is a greater evil to bring to justice. I should remember the evils of the Order of Scion and keep them always in my sight. Thank you, Baryon, for reminding me of my duty. I will do penance for this."
Now, do you think we could send someone to take an award in our stead? Bring back a nice medal or a trophy?
Malador looks eyebrow raised, and he's got his paws crossed, right? And he says, "I'm pretty sure that I just saw a wanted poster go up with your faces on it in the local tavern. This has to be a trap."
Yeah, I already said that. It's 100% a trap.
A shame. Could you give me that poster? I'd like to have a copy for my records.
I did not grab it off the wall. I wanted to stay as far away from it as possible, you see.
A shame. Well, I think that settles it. We have to go after the senator.
You may be right. Father Called has not said anything. He paces, kind of worried, pensive, by the window.
Ruin says, I think perhaps it will be wise to let it be known that we accept the invitation, even if we plan to be elsewhere. I hope that this small act of deception will be forgiven, and I will add it to the list of infractions for which I shall do penance. It is in the cause of greater good.
Father Cold turns back and says, I must pray about this. Perhaps the answer lies in prayer alone. Please, excuse me.
Ruin will nod and sort of appreciatively.
He relieves himself, or excuses himself. He relieves
Excuse me?
himself. He relieves himself
Father
all
Call
over.
looks you in the eye, whips it out, and just pisses all over the place.
God to be praised.
That's better.
Blessed relief.
What did I miss here?
Welcome back. I
Father
went
Call
to
was pissing all over the place.
I went to say he excuses himself, but I said he relieves himself. It's fucking funny. He called seems kind of like disturbed by the information and the whole talk, and he kind of just says he needs to pray about this and leaves.
Flink has long been suspicious of Called. I mean, Ruin wouldn't do it, but if Flink wants to follow him, I mean,
Flink says, "You got it," and Flink is going to follow through with that.
yeah, that was a player comment. Ruin would not say that.
Flink has also always been suspicious of Called. I think early on he even made the comment that I'm pretty sure Called is the bad guy.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'm gonna go try.
Ruin would never suspect him, but if he is up to something, this would be the kind of moment he'd leave and say, "Hey, they know about your trap." But
Holy men never have the stomach for this kind of thing. Present company included, of course.
I'll try to. I'll try to follow him and find out what happens.
All right. Nice. Let's take the camera over there. Do you guys continue talking, or Malador?
Ruin's got penance to do.
Yeah,
Do you
Malador.
think the one captures my body properly?
If you do the whole kind of Flynn Rider thing with the poster.
Right. I hope they commissioned a decent artist at least.
Malador says, the art does seem quite uncanny. I do not think that the Cold likes me very much, or wants me here at the table. Perhaps I should leave.
You have earned your place here.
All
There
right.
is no need for you to leave.
I shall
Before you
stay.
go, if you do plan on going, you should tell us about the way in that you proposed.
The way in where?
To Vale's estate.
Oh, I am not sure about
Lair
Bale's
of
estate.
Evil.
Yes.
Oh,
I've
the
never.
magistrate thing?
But I could find out for you. It might take a day. But I could look into this for you, if you would like. The magistrates is, I know it's an underground dungeon where all the cells of the prisoners are. And I know of someone who has escaped there before. I have someone to talk to. I could find this information out for you, bring it back to you.
Sure, yes.
For a small fee, of course.
Does Malador seem like he's genuinely interested in this, or does he? Because this is now the second time he's tried to leave. So Ruin is interested in using a detect lies on him.
Yeah, okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, you could do... Oh, you got detect lies. You got the skill. Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
Do his resistant roll. I'm just gonna do a charisma roll.
Damn.
Nice. He rolled poorly. Damn, he's got a pretty good charisma. Okay. You're just wanting to know if he's lying about what he's saying right now about...
Yeah. Does he seem sort of shifty or suspicious about wanting to leave? Do I think he's got other motivations for wanting to leave beyond what he's saying that he's trying to hide?
Oh, no. He actually seems quite at home, like, and quite comfortable at the table.
Okay.
Like he was enjoying himself and just chilling with everybody and having conversation and food, because he's already started to pick up food and eat it. And, yeah, he seems genuine, you think.
Okay, cool.
He seems very inquisitive, too, and he says, wouldn't be very expensive, maybe 5 gold. He looks around at everybody.
Since Flink is not there, he can't offer the gold since he's already gone after Father Called. But
Money
I know the other people have money.
Yeah. I will pay that sum for this information.
He says, excellent. I should be able to bring back word tomorrow.
Very well. I will give you 2 gold now to assist with your inquiries, and 2 more when you have produced the information.
Very agreeable.
Because my friends have... Wait, sorry, did you say 3 or 2 at the end there?
You talking to Ruin?
Ruin. I'm not sure if I misheard him or if. Did you say 2 and 2 there, or was it 2 and 3?
About the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ruin just doesn't take the hint at all, and he says, "No, this will be 2.5 gold, and then 2.5." Whoosh. It's like whooshing sound as it goes over his head.
Great, perfect. Okay.
So you give Malador 2 gold now?
Yeah, 2 gold, 2 silver.
2 gold and 2 silver? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay half. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes it with greedy eyes and a smile. And and pockets it. And we're gonna flash over to Blink moving down the passageway to the main chamber where Father Called is kind of standing by the altar, like kneeling by the altar. He's already there. What is Flink doing?
Flink is just trying to get close as he can to be able to hear what Father Called is saying. So once he can hear him, he'll stop trying to get closer.
Okay, go ahead.
And he will attempt to not be seen in doing so.
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth.
Stealth check?
Yeah.
Not a thief! Basic success.
Oh. Let's see here. Oh!
Oh, he sucks!
Oh,
I'm directly behind him, looming over him, and he doesn't notice.
He totally fails. He has like his head down, I'm gonna say.
Flink is breathing off the back of his neck.
kind of rubs the back of his neck and then carries on doing what he's doing.
I feel the breath of God with me.
Yeah, you can hear him praying to Beogard for guidance. Praying to Beogard for guidance in what to do. And he also says a prayer for restraint against Malador and for guidance to find out Malador's true intent. So you don't gain any other information about that other than that.
Okay. I'm gonna. So I know he's just praying for restraint about Malador. What's he doing with his hands? Is he doing anything at the altar?
He has he has something in his
He's
hands.
not relieving himself, is he?
He's relieving himself. He does have what would it be? Let me see here. He has a chain in his hand, a small chain, like a necklace, with a hammer. And the hammer's made of silver, and he's just kind of like playing with that as he's praying. Not playing with it, but like dangling it.
Okay. Is his perception check like set for this scene, or if I do something else, will he get to reroll? Because I want to. I'm thinking of pickpocketing him.
You would have to make a. Yeah. You would make a concealment check.
Concealment or a steal?
Steal check. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
You know what? I'm gonna try to pickpocket him. He doesn't seem like he's paying attention.
Okay.
And I've got a pretty good steal, and his perception is a D8.
Yeah. Unless he uses his sight,
Oh no!
And
But why would he do that? He's not suspicious.
right?
The vision just comes to him. Sent that Beogard.
Oh no, not Beogard.
Yeah.
12. We're trying to steal from him.
He is in the middle of prayer. Should I roll it? I should totally roll it.
You got a 5? Fuck you.
Oh,
You reach into his pocket, or are you trying to take the chain?
Well, he's got the chain in his hands. That would be
Right. He would
that
have
would seem
to.
impossible.
He would have to.
I'm going. No, I'm going for his for something in his pocket. No, you know what? I'm not trying to take something out of his pocket. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to put something into his pocket. I am trying to
You
put.
filthy beast.
I have a charm that is Abby's favorite symbol, which is the Vindella charm. I'm trying to put that into his pocket.
The what charm?
I have a charm with Vindella's symbol on it. It was like really early in the game. We had found one, so I've had it the whole time. I'm putting it in his pocket.
Oh, roll a d10.
That is epic level trolling.
D10.
Yeah. When your hand's in this pocket, you also feel something else in there.
I got a 3.
It is. Oh, strange. It's a small wooden carving of something. Do you leave it there or do you take it?
Nah, we'll exchange it. I'll replace it with the. I'll take the little wooden carving, but I'll leave the Vindella charm.
Right. It's a child's wooden sparrow.
All right, I take it. Sneak off.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Get back here. Oh, before you get back, actually. You do hear some whispers coming from your room.
My room.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll go check that out. Could be anything.
I think we used this before, right? Did we use this
Yes.
room?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because that's where what's her name was Maya.
Maya, yeah. Okay. And before we do that scene, though, let's go back. Do you guys have anything else going on that you want to talk about specifically? Malador does say he wants to make sure. I just want to make sure. Are you interested in sneaking into the magistrate's place or Senator Vale's?
What say you, Ruin? I think we stand a decent chance with both.
And just as a reminder, you guys have already snuck into Senator Vale's place.
That's true, actually.
You know the
Yeah.
back way into Senator Vale's, and he doesn't even know about Malador, doesn't even know about it.
Yeah,
True.
Linda's still here too,
go that way.
at the church. She's the one that is the pilot. She's like the greatest boat captain slash prostitute.
Yeah.
It's an unusual multi-classing choice, but it's worked well for her.
She should lean into that. Do like a sailor routine.
Yeah, so Malador just says, is it the Senator Vale's estate you want more information about, or the magistrate?
Perhaps just the magistrate, no? Even if we elect not to go after the captain as we do right now, it would probably be good to know the back way in or out. If things really go pear-shaped.
I'd agree with that.
Yep.
All right then. Well, it's been fun, lads. I suppose I will see you in the morning.
In the morning, then.
Farewell, friend. You've done good things for the good people of Icobor.
Really waiting for that to be the good people of this room.
He scoffs at it because he thinks you're joking. And he's like, well, mostly I try to do good things for my pocket. But sure. I suppose I'm not such a bad guy.
A real hero. Keep this up, you'll have a statue in Peregrine's Respite. You're a merchant, right?
As he's starting to walk away, he stops and he says, yes, a merchant. That's right.
Reach out sometime. I know that some of your ilk find the taxes going through Peregrine's Respite a little bit, burdensome. Perhaps we can work out some kind of exemption for you. Should you ever feel the need to travel there.
Really? Well, that would be quite nice.
Oh, yes. It
This
can pay
is-
off having friends in high places, you know.
We must certainly talk more about this. Perhaps tomorrow. I believe we could help each other out. You know, with legitimate businessmen type of things.
That sounds legitimate. He just made everything about that sound so legitimate.
All the proper legal documents underway.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
I love legitimate business.
Much money to be made, my friends. And he takes off.
Cackling? Cackle.
Disappears. Over to Flink in his room. You're trying to find the whispers, right? Of course, they seem to be coming from the book of Zerathul. The dark book.
Who'd have thought that? That's just unexpected.
The dark book is open to a certain page. You're pretty sure that you did not leave the book open, and it's kind of strange to see it on this page. And it's on one of the pages of the rituals. Have you been able to read the whole book? You've only read certain parts of it, right?
I have only read, I'll be able to tell you in 1 second. So, parts that I have been able to read. I read the introduction, which gave me the introduction stuff. I read the Art of the Grave, which gave me the necromancy skill. Actually, did I do Art of the Grave yet? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm wrong about that one. No, I did Art of the Grave. Okay. The Curse is the one I'm learning now. Like, I'm in the middle of learning that spell. And I learned the one of the alchemical things. So I can throw venom. I'm learning the spell, and I gained the necromancy skill.
You see that there is a page with like a strange artifact drawn on it that looks like a nail, and the nail looks like it's got like pustules and pus and stuff on it. It's a weird image,
Very friendly image.
and there's some magical text there that you can't really make out, and the whispers get louder as you get closer to the book, and then you start to hear the crackling of the fireplace grow louder.
Y'all go check it out. I ain't no scrub.
The fireplace kind of erupts.
I still have the book. I'm bringing the book with me when I walk over there. Just taking a look at it. Is that something I hear? Is the words like shadow elf?
No. You see a shadow elf start to form in the fire. And then you can see it kind of like boosh, the fire gets bigger, and you see the familiar face of Abby as she kind of steps out of the fire and into your bedroom.
Hey Abby, how you doing? I get real excited.
She smiles at you. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, just let me know.
It's so good to see you again.
Yep, you definitely sound like Robot Girl. I give her a big hug. I'm just like, it's good to see you too. But how you been?
Did it sound terrible?
No, it sounded fine.
I've been great. I've missed you. So much.
Just a quick question. I would like to roll a version of Discern Lies. I would like to know whether she is being truthful when she says she has missed me. Now, if I remember correctly, I can do charisma for that, right?
That's right.
That is a hilarious way to respond. I got a 9.
Let me see something here. I gotta find her, actually. Because I want to do this right. And I want to use her actual character.
Oh, you actually built her character?
Yeah, I've got her character here, and that's what I was looking for when I typed in Shadow Elf. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, just gonna look up what her stats are. Oh, that's what's fucking wrong. I had grabbed a character. I had made 2 versions of her character, and one of them sucks.
Well, of course, she's got to be Trixie.
One of them was like terrible. Okay, I'll just use this one. Where she is? There we go. I'm just gonna roll this. This will be the resisted roll. You don't think she's being totally honest when she says this.
Perfect. Flink just shrugs it off and keeps moving. Because that's Flink's life. He goes, well, hey, I got this new book that I've been looking at. A new book for the book club next time we get together. And I'll show her the new super evil book.
That is lovely, Flink. This looks quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, I learned all sorts of things. I'm learning how to do this, and he starts to say the curse that he is learning that he only knows like the first 3 words of. And he goes, I'm still trying to figure it out, but it'll be cool when I do.
I actually came to talk to you about something. I needed your help.
Oh, what do you need help with?
Something very important that needs to be taken care of with haste. Oh, by the way, I heard about Mother Madeira. Fantastic work.
Yeah, we murdered the crap out of her and her boyfriend. Actually, we're planning on trying to, what's the guy's name, Vale? Yeah, he's pretty much the next one we're looking at.
Vale?
Yeah, him and his wife. Hey, you don't want to kill one of them, because they'll miss the other one. So you gotta kill both, right?
Oh, taking out his wife would be very good. He's so... He's so bottom rung, though.
He's bottom rung. Oh, we figured he was, part of the whole group.
It could be a dangerous one to seek out.
Yeah, but I'm tough as hell.
Yes, you are. I'm actually running out of your hair.
When she says, yes, you are, he, inflates.
She tries to scratch her chin like she always does, and then of course she's intangible, so her fingers go through you, and she smiles at you and says,
That something very important has come up, and I really need your help with it.
Sure, what's up?
Have you ever heard of a place called Saint Damaris' Cemetery?
Have I ever heard of a place called St. Damaris' Cemetery?
this would be kind of I think this would be an intelligence check, maybe.
Straight int.
Yeah. How well do you think Flink knows this city?
If it has to do with stealing alchemical ingredients or living in the sewers, probably a lot. Bottom rungs of society, probably knows a lot. But once you start talking about fancy places, that's probably a blind spot for him.
The Plague District. Yeah, it's in the grotto.
Oh, then yeah, he'll know about it.
Okay, cool. So we'll say an easy success then. Yeah.
An 18.
So you do know about this place. It's in the Plague District. And you know it's named after Saint Damaris, some saint of Beogard. But you also know that the story is kind of bullshit about Saint Damaris. That it's kind of made up, he's buffed up. And yeah, I would say you don't know much more about him in particular, because that's another skill check. That's a theology skill check. and but you do know he's like, it's like the story's bullshit about him, and it's kind of pumped up, to like get everybody
Right.
thinking he's cool.
Yeah, I know the place. Why? What's up with it? What do you need me to do there? Somebody to kill? Somebody to steal?
No, nothing like that. Actually, there is an artifact there. It is the nail of Volhacus. The item that you see in the book there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at this thing. I'm just going to look, page 32. To see if I know anything about this. Would it be necromancy, thaumaturgy, I don't know, alchemy?
Thaumaturgy.
$14. But yeah, I was just looking at this.
I'm gonna say that you don't know anything about the nail. You've heard about the god of plague and disease and stuff. But you don't know anything specific about this nail in particular. Maybe you've passed it by in the book and saw the picture, Other than that, nothing.
I don't know much about this one. Yeah, can you give me more details?
This item is integral to my quest and what I'm trying to do here.
Oh, well, we gotta get it.
Of course, it's more important than all of the other quests right now. That's for sure. Do you think that you and your friends could go there and you could get this warming tonight?
Tonight? You gotta give me some way to convince them. They're gonna be hard pressed because we had other plans. How can I make this work into what we're doing? The whole thing with Vale.
Let's see here. Saint Damaris. He was a good fellow. A saint of Bearguard, they say. I believe that your friend is actually a servant of Bearguard, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, is this something that he might know about, where if I tell him, hey, this is this thing, I found out about it from one of my contacts when I was looking for Abby, and I think it'll help us out because you can use it for dealing with evildoers?
Excellent. That's a good idea, Flink. Saint Damaris, he uses a lantern. The light of this lantern is supposed to hold the dead and the spirits of the dead in the cemetery. Well, something has happened recently, and the undead, and ever since the convergence came, and the undead are starting to rise from the cemetery in the plague area. It could have a lot to do with what's going on with the plague area, actually. Perhaps putting these restless spirits to rest could save the whole district. Maybe you would be hard-pressed to help out if you, were able to, find the lantern and put it back in its place.
Do you have any leads for the lantern I can give him? And while I'm there, I steal the needle. And how do I get it to you?
Once you find the nail, meet me at the tavern.
I can do that.
Leaky Boot, I think it is. Maybe we should.
I can do that.
Maybe we should get a room together. Yes, I'll have a room.
Perfect. I will meet you there.
After you and Frank. It'd be so nice to see you again.
And she was intangible, right? I can't touch her?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Then if that's the case, I'll say, oh, okay, let me go present this, and I'm gonna see what I can do, one way or the other. At least I'll make my trip down there, even if I can't get them to. Okay.
And good luck to you. I won't be able to contact you again. So, hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.
She blows you a kiss and then walks into the fire.
Yeah, as you do.
All right. The artifact looks something like this here.
Alrighty. Oh, and be damned with disease, which I am immune to. This foul artifact must be brought to. So cool. So I, being a ratkin, can carry the disease without being affected by it. All right, yeah. I scurry off to go and find my buddies.
Nice. All right.
So, it's decided then, right? We're going after Senator Vale, sneaking that back way you lot found the first time.
Indeed.
Hey, guys. So, I got contacted by one of my groups that I've been trying to find information about Abby with. Apparently, there's some shit going down in one of the lower districts. There's a missing lantern in a cemetery, and there's a whole bunch of undead running around. It's one of your guys' place. I point at Ruin. It's, I guess, some lantern from one of Beogard's heroes. I'm supposed to keep all the undead in check. Saint Damien? That ring a bell? Ruin?
I presume Ruin knows the actual name.
Oh, make a theology check, Ruin.
As he sees it turning in Ruin's head, he starts naming a whole bunch of D names, but none of them are Damaris because he wants Ruin to get there on his own.
And Ruin got a 23. So he sits there patiently for a moment and then sort of says, Damaris.
Flink, what did you actually say? You said the wrong one, right?
Yes, I said Damien the first time, and then kept going through just random D names, I did not know who it was.
Roll a spiritual influence. I want to say if you roll the spiritual influence, you get it right. There was actually a Saint Damien.
Oh, really?
I mean, if that's what you wanted. If that's what you wanted.
No, I was trying to give enough information to get Ruin to get there on his own.
Oh, okay.
I only have part of the information. I'm not fully knowledgeable. It's the reason why I'm holding back a whole bunch of information that, he would know about, being a follower of Beogard.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay, with that, you know all the saints of Beogard. Probably by heart, I would say. You don't know what he's talking about, the names that he's coming up with. But he's saying D names, and you know of Saint Damaris, and yeah.
Yeah, so Beogard will Ruin will supply this, and he says, "Well, it sounds Sounds worth pursuing, but not as important as taking down the Order of Sion. We will have to deal with it once we have dealt with more pressing matters.
Well, don't they use a lot of undead and stuff? And there's a whole bunch of undead that are now running around in this cemetery.
Mm-hmm. And we will take care of it once we have lopped the head off the snake.
I think this is one of those connected things. Look, I have a strong feeling based on the information I was given. We need to go take care of this. And I think it will probably have something to do with the rest of what we're doing.
Presumably, presumably these spiders have webs leading all over the city, but we cannot follow every strand.
Well, isn't that meeting not till tomorrow?
How long have we got, Rogue?
Malador brings the information about that place tomorrow. He's going to find out about...
That's for the magistrate, though, not... We already know how to...
Correct, yeah. And you already know about Senator Vale's house. If you're talking about the meeting with the... where they're trying to get you to go to the magistrate, that's whenever.
Right. Yeah, no, so Ruin's now, just as far as he's concerned, yeah, he's fixed on the... I'm going to the senator's house, and he's just like, yeah, we will... we'll do this. This is definitely worthwhile. We could save a whole district, but we wish to save the city first, then the district. This one thing at a time, Flink. You've got to learn to see the big picture.
I think you're seeing only the thing that's right in front of you, and you're ignoring the big picture.
I disagree. The Order of Sion is the big picture. A few undead are not.
Unfortunately, he's probably right. Really, I'm here on a mission of justice. That's kind of what this whole divine blessing or whatever I've got going on is riding on. Diverting off of that in the 11th hour, I mean... Doesn't strike me as the best idea.
It feels infirm of purpose.
Flink starts shaking his head and he just goes, I think you guys are making a terrible mistake. To the point where... Look, I know people in these districts. These are my people. They're down in... These guys are down in the gulch and in the worst parts of the town. I may not like other ratkin, but I'm not going to watch them all get torn apart by the undead because one of these guys stole a lantern so that they can control it. I'm going to take care of this.
Alone, Flink?
If that's what you're going to make me do, then yes.
We will happily accompany you once we've dealt with the bigger issue.
I think this is the bigger issue.
Can Barian make a charisma check to kind of suss out that Flink's intentions might not be what he's talking about? It's definitely, it would be pretty uncharacteristic of him to go on this humanitarian Tark-saving mission.
Oh, that's true, yeah. He's talking about his people that he's very racist against.
Very much.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a roll. Flink, you would be resisting with deceive if you want to, or speech. If not, charisma.
Yeah, say for me it's just charisma. And I will burn a
Frenzy. Or a D6 if you have a social pull. Yeah. Oh shit. He seems like... he seems very intent on it.
It's only a 19. I only got one on a frenzy, but I still spend it.
Damn.
I said I was spending it, so I spent it.
Damn, he blew up on 2 8s. He rolled a D8D6, blew up on 2 8s.
Blink, I don't know what to say. I never knew you had such strong feelings about that district.
I have a strong feeling about what's happening and that something needs to be done.
Oh, it's the plague district. The plague district.
What was that?
Vizier looks over. He's still stuffing his face. Oh, there's the plague district. Yeah. Lots of people dying over there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Look, we have time. This is a now thing. So.
You want to go tonight?
Yeah, I want to go now. Based on what my contact told me, yeah. I paid a whole network of people to get information for a reason. I'm not then gonna hear that information and say, "Oh well."
This lantern you mentioned, does it only settle the undead while it's in the graveyard?
What
What do I know about this lantern?
what do I know about this lantern?
What do we both know about this lantern?
That would be a thaumaturgy check.
A fellow saintly Beogard follower, maybe it could ease our way against the followers of the black arts.
It is a cemetery.
Did you say thaumaturgy check?
Yeah.
I got a 21.
I don't have that.
Okay. It would be intelligence then. You know that Saint Damaris was said to carry a lantern that was supposed to, protect those in its purifying light.
Okay, yeah, that's probably all. Oh!
Damn, there it is. Yeah. So, let me check out this lantern. Yeah. You would have probably known that the lantern is supposed to, shield the spirits, and if anything was to happen to it, that they could raise, necromancers could take advantage of it and raised undead and
But that's kind of what they're doing over the rest of the city. But yeah,
the convergence
Okay.
happened and a lot of bad stuff happened. So maybe you would put 2 and 2 together, the convergent happened and then all sort of shit started happening. So maybe that might have fucked up the lantern.
yeah. So Rowan will say, "I believe this is a wrong decision, but I will stand with you, Flink. You have saved my life on more than one occasion. But we must take action against the Order of Sion. Let this be our last distraction from that mission, and I will accompany you."
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Well, Ruin, if you're convinced, I suppose we have no choice.
I am not convinced, but I will stand with Flink. I do this for loyalty, not because I believe it is the right decision. He may be going to his death otherwise.
I'm a pretty hardy guy.
You are indeed capable, but there are great dangers out there.
Right, this is going to be a current quest then. I'm going to put this on. Everybody should be able to see the quest Hallowed Grounds. Investigation of St. Damaris' tomb. Contact Abbey Plague District.
I blame Rogue.
Called Hallowed Grounds shouldn't be called Pawns of Abbey.
Yeah.
I blame Rogue for everything that just happened. Flink is 100% innocent.
Totally not my fault. All
Little
right.
old me.
Yeah. Do you tell anybody else about this before you guys leave, or what do you want to do? Thazir is
Ruin would tell Father Cold.
okay. When you find what's Barian doing to get ready, and Flink and everybody. Thazir does say, "Am I coming with you?"
Yeah,
Welcome to
definitely.
join.
All
We
right.
should be careful if we're out in the streets. If it's true that there are wanted posters up for us, we might have some ne'er-do-wells trying to take our heads.
Good point.
For Flink's prep, he is going to get a scavenger bag. Just something that he can like put stuff in. Because they're going to a graveyard, and if there's undead about, that means that there's empty graves. You know, things are buried in graves, and also because he wants to have something that can be have an object hidden in it.
Yeah. All right. So, is everybody accompanying? Well, we'll say probably Ruin just goes and talks to Father Called by himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you find Father Called, he is by that pool. He's no longer in the main area. I'll just bring you guys over to this real quick. Oh, that's the wrong map. Boop.
Flink can try to identify that enchantment for you if Rogue gives me a target number.
Oh, perfect.
I have a pretty high thaumaturgy check.
That'd be cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? You were asking about the hat?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Not too urgent.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do this real quick. And yeah, you end up finding Father Cold by the pool of. We never named it. I never gave it a name. I guess it should have a cool name about like
Pool of fractured light.
Yeah. Pool of fractured light. And you see him. His eyes are glowing, and he's like looking into it, and he has his fingertips in it. When you get over there, he seems like he's concentrating on this pool.
Rowan will walk down a little closer, and he'll just stand over here for a second and wait for Father Cold to notice him.
Yeah, he doesn't look away from the pool. He just says, "Yes, my son."
Sorry to interrupt you, Father. I wish to pass on some news. We will be leaving the temple for a while this evening. Flink has uncovered some information. I believe it to be a distraction, but he is convinced it is of the utmost importance and will brook no delay. So to keep him safe, I will accompany him. And Barian has graciously agreed to accompany us too. There is good to be done there. There is an artifact of the faith that has gone missing from its usual place, the Lantern of St. Damaris. We will attempt to recover it, that it may once again secure the cemetery.
Yes. The lantern of St. Damaris. If that has been out of place, it should be put back in its rightful position.
I agree. I would rather have dealt with the great threat first and then deal with this important yet lesser matter. But loyalty to a friend compels me.
Do you sense deception?
And Rim pauses. He hadn't actually sort of thought about this. And every time he's looked for deception in Flink, he doesn't find it. It is possible. I still believe that Flink's greatest deception is self-deception, but he is definitely lying to himself about his descent into evil. I know that much. Perhaps this is another way in which one of his contacts has snared him deeper into the webs of darkness. It is possible. I will try to watch for threats to his soul as well as to his body.
I have kept myself from watching him. Perhaps I should watch him more closely.
I think that would be wise. Thank you, Father. I would appreciate your wise counsel. He has done many works of good and has risked his life many times for the innocent. But his devotion to an evil enchantress and his increasing fascination with books of evil magic is of great concern to me. I've attempted to speak with him on the subject several times, and he will not be swayed from his path. I believe it is a path that would lead only to damnation, but I cannot turn him from it. There is obviously a failing in me in this regard, but perhaps you are stronger and wiser and more persuasive than I. In fact, you undoubtedly are. And I hope you have sufficient wise counsel to sway Flink from his ruinous path.
He turns back and smiles at you when you say that, and then he says, I do not believe that I am stronger than you, my son. You have great strength within you. I appreciate your faith in me. What the hell is this in my pocket? He does produce. He produces something out of his pocket. What is it? Blink?
It's a symbol of Vidalia, the fang with the venom drop.
Yeah, he he looks at it.
And Ruin doesn't know what that is, but he knows where he's seen it before. He says, that is the symbol that Flink bears. I've never liked the look of it, but I do not recognize it.
Perhaps this is what I'll use. And he smiles. Almost to himself is what he says, But he nods and he says, good luck on your journey. Perhaps Beogard has given you this service. Maybe it does serve our purpose. Something.
So perhaps this is what I can use. I had been planning on drawing some of his blood, but now I have this.
Oh no, Flink is the architect of his own demise.
Yeah. He says, I shall have to return this back to him. Sneaky little fellow.
He probably considers it some form of joke. I have never quite understood the concept.
Of jokes in general.
Yep. There just seem to be lies that everyone laughs at. I've never quite understood it.
Awesome. Yeah. So he says, good luck to you. Good luck to you all.
Thank you, and to you, Father Colt. Let us hope we are enough to turn Flink from his path.
Oh shit. Did you happen to, what level are you right now?
We are level 7.
Oh nice. So you got a new ability? Holy armor. Oh, did you get holy weapon? Let me see.
What's Flink got? I think he has got a holy weapon. Let me just double check.
Your
Since
chaplain.
closed my character sheet. Looking at, no, he's got holy armor.
Chaplain. Holy armor. Oh, holy weapons, 9th level. Okay.
Oh, he's got sacred weapon, but not holy weapon.
Let me see something real quick. If maybe he can do something.
So he's already got his Morning Star as his sacred weapon, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I was thinking of something else. All right. So after you leave there, you guys head out into the streets, onto the way to St. Damaris' cemetery. And you are taking, and you're taking one NPC. Oh, and you wanted to identify the hat, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Before we go.
Yeah, go ahead and roll thaumaturgy. And
Got a 16.
I'll let Leroy, Barian, can you roll a percentile roll?
Okay. Eight.
That's a low percentile.
Very.
Is it good, though? Is it good?
It's low. It's not necessarily good.
Cursed.
The most cursed item ever.
It makes you
Cursed
reclass into a pirate.
Causes your mustache to grow in a pointed direction. Well, that's not that bad, I guess. That's kind of silly, though. I don't want it to be that. Alright. Let me do this one instead. Let's see. Oh, we could. Yeah. Let me do this. Let me use this book real quick. Roll a percentile again.
Okay.
Double percentile.
86. Much higher.
86. This seems like it would be more along the lines of something that he would use. The quick hat. Let's name it the quick hat of silent step. Or the quick cap, whatever you want to do. It has an AR too. and it adds +1 to the rating of your stealth skill, and
Interesting.
+1 to dexterity.
Wow.
All right.
I say that is pretty good.
So it's enchanted, and it has like and it also has it has 2 types of enchantments in it. It's got a rune in it, and it also has like a woven enchantment, which gives it stealth bonus.
I hand it back to you, and I tell you what it is. I go, that is pretty fucking good.
That's incredible. What was that ruffian doing with something like this?
I mean, he was kind of kicking our ass during that fight, so it makes sense.
He wasn't kicking my ass. I had him on the ropes.
You almost died. I almost died.
That was to the priestess. She used some kind of sorcery. That hardly counts. Everyone knows that's cheating.
As a caster, fuck you.
To the streets. Who wants to roll it? The D100.
I will roll it as it is my expedition of ill fate. $43.
Oh, good. You guys aren't at the docks. There is no random encounter in the streets here tonight. Although that was close. I wanted to raise up the percentage. But 3 away. 3 away from a random encounter. Still good. You guys pass through the streets. Are you going to stick to side alleys? Or are you going down the main street?
Based on what I know about Ruin, the answer is Main Street because anything else is cowardly.
I think if Ruin can be persuaded, Barian would prefer to stick to side streets just because they might be wanted men right now.
You won't persuade him like that, but if you persuade him that there might be criminals lurking in the side streets, then he might be able to get him.
Be a little too cunning for old Barian.
This is a pretty far distance. All right, so you guys are going all the way across the grotto towards the plague area. The plague district. That's got to be fun. So I imagine this place is filled with like mist and
Plague.
Like,
a horrible stench. Stench of
We're not going
death.
to get sick. We're going to get sick coming here, are we?
Flink being immune to disease legitimately does not know how to answer that question.
And Ruin says, "Have a little faith, Barian." Also, not really answering the question.
Oh, is disease in Bearguard's portfolio now? I hadn't realized.
It is absolutely not in his portfolio, but Bearguard will protect us as long as we are serving justice. If we stray from the path of justice, then, well, he may withdraw his protection. That would be only just.
As you say. I suppose we'll have to simply hope that he can fend off old Garmath.
One need not have hope. One should have faith.
See, you have a lot of distinctions, Ruin, that I'm just not sure about. Hope and faith, justice and vengeance.
They're not distinctions, they are rules. Rules are important.
Yes, I suppose everyone has their place.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ruin's busy looking for any wrongdoers.
Cheerful place, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this place is one of those things where you kind of just gotta take the good with the bad because there's not a lot of good.
It's the kind of place where you need to cleanse the bad that the good may flourish.
It's a lot different from my home, I'll tell you that.
Not so different from my original home. Worse, but not that different.
I don't know why people choose to live in these kinds of cities.
Why do you
Hearing
think
that statement, like, just kind of rubs his face, like, oh my god.
Ruin says, people have fewer choices than you think, Barian. Although some have more than they think. Sometimes, faced with no good choices, they think they have no choices at all. Sometimes your only choice is between two bad choices, but you still have a choice.
When they make that wrong one, that's when you come in, yes?
It is indeed.
Oh, very good, as long as someone's got it handled.
Beargod has it handled.
Somehow I knew that was going to be the answer.
Yeah, that's the title of Ruin's self-help book. Beargard has it handled.
I love the collection of the stuff that you were finding to add to the book of Beargard.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Uh,
All right, you reached a cemetery. Cemetery, of course, covered in fog, mist. You haven't seen many people out, just pretty pathetic people. Broken, homeless, dirty. You've even seen dead bodies and stuff like that in the alleyways. People that have been just kind of brushed aside. Nobody to clean them up yet. Of course, the Red Guard are doing all that they can. And there's still monsters about. So, not a lot of people out collecting bodies off the streets. Thazir has his hand on his sword as you guys arrive at St. Damaris Cemetery. It does say right underneath the sign, too, when you get there.
St. Damaris' cemetery, home of the lantern.
It says, something about the light. The light will protect us. I think Bruin would know the story about St. Damaris, of course. You rolled for that earlier, right? You rolled pretty well.
23.
Okay. There's a little bit more to that story. Let's see here. How did I put it? Yeah, the story about St. Damaris is that he... Oh, here it is. The faithful find peace beneath his watchful gaze is the inscription. The people of Darkrest remembered. Saint Damaris is one of Beogard's greatest champions. Most children learn that Damaris sacrificed his life defending the city from demonic incursion. And he sealed the fiends beneath the earth through unwavering faith and divine light. This is the main story about him. But there's also another story where he was a false, and you're not sure if this is bullshit or not, but you've heard this story too, Ruin, that he was a shepherd of Sion. Centuries ago, that Damaris discovered ancient Stygian scriptures hidden beneath the foundations, and instead of destroying them, he embraced their promises, believed that mortals were weak because they feared darkness, and that only by serving the 6 Stygian lords could humanity ascend. So he preached.
I hadn't heard that one.
He preached hope by day and performed blood rites by night. That's another story you heard.
Wouldn't be good.
So maybe I don't know, maybe Ruin's got mixed feelings about it, or I don't know
I
what
feel
you
the
would
urgent for Virgin.
believe. I don't know. It's up to you what what he really feels about it.
Yeah, so he feels that if the lantern's kept the place safe, then the lantern is worth saving. St. Damaris is dead and therefore can't be judged, but he will reserve judgment on that. He's keeping both possibilities.
He can't be judged because he's dead, but Ruin's going to try real hard anyways.
Yeah. Yep. He there's no evidence, but yeah. He'll keep an eye out.
Are you guys at max HP and everything?
Yeah.
Yep, we're all rested and ready, and I'm sure that we think we are at least.
Are you guys seeing discolored green? The green auras? Okay.
No, I'm seeing a
Yeah,
little
for
bit of light.
I say for whatever reason, my aura is gold, even though I'm at full health.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
I had to restart the API. That's what it is. This API has like so many. I had to add like so many different API scripts to the game that it always like fumbles up or falls apart. I gotta reset the game real quick, or reset the API. All right, it should be okay now, and if you still see it, you might have to just refresh.
Okay. I still see it somewhere to refresh. So yeah, I see me and Thizier looking okay, but not Barry and Flink. Let me refresh the page.
Hopefully. Let me see something.
Okay, Barian looks okay, but Flink doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Is your HP okay, Kinder? Oh, now it's fine.
I damaged myself for 1 and then put myself back to 80.
Okay, cool.
I forced the reset.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I just did to Barian. Okay, cool. All is right in the world, and everybody should be able to see the actual distance they can see.
If only that were true, Rogue. If only that were true. Ruin is going to activate his astral sight.
And your attribute is...
Faith in Beogard, give me sight beyond sight. No Thundercat reference.
What do your Nephilim eyes?
Thundercats.
Yes.
Dude, they need a movie. They need a Thundercats movie.
They have tried
I don't
so
know.
many times, and it has never worked.
Yeah, I can't see that working.
Have they
Ooh.
tried?
Like every time they've gone to a studio, they get into the start of what they're like trying to do, and it gets shut down. The cost of doing all the makeup and everything is like insanely high. And if you really think about some of the aspects of it, like the fact that Lionel's supposed to be a little kid, it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a child in a man's body.
Yeah. Let's see how that might not be good for an adaptation.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me connect. I know what I gotta do.
I believe in you.
Sorry, I gotta set his so the camera can actually see. Forgot about this. I took the camera away from everybody. Dude, there we go.
Ruin's got good visibility now, so
Yeah, like you couldn't see nothing, right? And then your eyes start glowing and which is mostly astral sight. So then once that happens, you can see like all sorts of just the dead, probably sitting around, standing, like totally unaware of their existence or whatever. They're just standing there like staring off into nothing in this cemetery. You start to notice a lot of those spirits wandering around. The gates that surround the cemetery too, they have the iron spikes and stuff like that. The spirits are trying to like crawl through them and stuff, and then you'll see them burn once they touch the iron, and they vanish. Who wants to go first?
Flink is leading the way, in an oddly brave manner. But he is going to look for Trick. This is the door, correct? That I'm running up to?
Yeah, there's a gate, and you can actually see over this gate. It's only like 10 feet tall, or like 6 feet tall. It's got the spikes and stuff on it. But yeah, it's just like a push-open gate. It's not locked or anything.
All right. I will take out my... Does it pull towards me, or does it push away? Or does it not matter?
It pushes away. Yeah, it goes
All
both ways. It's by.
All right. I'll use my whip to wrap it around like one of the posts, and I'll back up and pull it because I don't trust it.
Yeah.
So that I'm a slight distance away from it when it opens up.
Yeah, it opens up. No problems.
All right, I'll say, all right, guys. I think it's really only see one way to go, so I believe it's in this way.
and then Ruin sighs and follows. And he's looking all around himself, and you guys probably can't see very far, but Ruin seems to be able to see perfectly.
You pass by the statue.
But
of
not
Saint
to like
Louis.
what he's, not to like very much what he's seeing. Does it look like the statue has a place to be holding a lantern?
It does. There's no lantern there. Yeah, you can see his hands up above his head, like almost.
Where on the map should the statue be?
Can you see this statue over here? Oh, your human eyes. Yeah, you can't see shit.
I will take up my torch and hand it to Barry.
He's like walking in the dark. His eyes,
Oh,
you could tell his eyes are all wide, like, you know what I mean, when you're trying to see in the
Yeah.
dark.
Well, actually, Barry, and use a shield, don't you?
What?
Do you use a shield?
No. He just has a sword usually.
Do you have
Okay,
the
then
hat
I'll
on?
hand you.
I do.
Then I will hand you the torch since you have an open hand, anyways.
Very good.
The seer says,
Sure.
that's a nice hat. It looks good on you.
Doesn't it? I got it from a friend of mine. You might remember.
Not true.
The Zir was there.
He laughs because he knows he was there. And he pulls his blade out, the sword that Flink gave him. You guys are getting closer to, you pass by this big old dead, like dying tree. You notice a skull and some trash and stuff on the ground. And then there is another door that goes into an actually high-walled area. You start to hear what sounds like a child crying beyond this door.
Alright, so, Weeping Child, we know what the fuck's going on. It's probably gonna be all sorts of crazy shit, guys.
Ruin sighs heavily and says, "Lead on, Flink. Let us see what there is to see."
Indeed.
Flink bravely opens up the door
Um,
and will proceed inside.
Ruin was about to say, should he go first, but then he follows Flink through. Oh, I think I accidentally closed it.
All right. Yeah, you inside there. You see another statue. This one is a Beogard. You can tell by the armor. He's like got a shield to his chest and everything. It's all covered in vines and everything, very unkempt. And the child's crying gets louder, and you can see a child huddled in the corner of the shadows. You can see his eyes.
Yeah, Flink will try to communicate with him using what was it? I have necromancy. Can I communicate with him using necromancy?
You could try to.
Because he looks like a dead thing, right?
He actually looks like a little dirty shadow elf kid.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go over and like I'll talk to him in Shadow Elf since I have the language, and I'll just go, hey buddy, well, what the hell happened? What are you in here for?
How does he look to my eyes, by the way?
Yeah,
That's true.
That's a good question there. Everybody make perception checks. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody make perception check. Ruin, you can add D20 mod.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Flink is bought into the illusion.
Skills. Think. No, I just have perception.
6.
Perception. Modify D20. Submit. Okay, 32.
Oh,
Goddamn.
nice.
Justice may be blind, but Ruin isn't.
That's awesome. He's crying, and he looks like he doesn't look mortal to you, Ruin. He looks like kind of rotten, and And then you also start to notice other children crawling down the walls behind you guys and around you guys.
Okay, Ruin will say, "Stand back from him, Flink. That is no child, that is a plague spirit." And he stands and he said, "We are being surrounded."
Girl comes out of the shadows with a dagger, and you see like a whole horde of those little children. I would say everybody roll initiative, but it is past 1 now, so we should probably pick this up next time. Yeah,
Probably.
Finish on a cliffhanger. Very nice.
Yeah, nice.
I blame the DM for making me destroy all loyalty within the group.
I'm interested to see if he gets like the nail, but without anybody else seeing it, you know, or what's gonna happen with that? Who knows? You know,
I am a tricksy little bastard.
Yes, he does have the steal skill. Pull it off.
Yeah. Never know.
All right, stopping the stream now. Goodbye, stream.
Can't believe Father Called isn't the evil bad guy. Who would have thought?
I wanted to give you the chance that